Why can I not attract what I want? That's because you attract what you are. Listen on to find out why.
Manifest mindset with me.
Hello and welcome to Manifest Mindset by Affirm Afform Attract. Your place to come to when you need tips and advice when manifesting. We are an affirmation channel and you can find all our affirmation videos on YouTube. Hello and welcome back, listeners. I do apologize for being away for so long. I know I haven't been consistent. I've got a lot going on. And partly is to do some, two of my members of my family passed away. My two uncles, my mum's brothers, passed away within weeks of each other. One of them I was helped looking after. He had liver problems and stuff, and the other one suddenly passed away. They weren't old, they're in their early 60s, and it's been a lot. So now I just got my two aunts left on my mum's side of the family. So it's just been I haven't been sad because I've been really trying to keep myself upgoing, but sometimes things take a little toll. But hopefully I will get back into the flow of making podcasts regular like I usually do. Now I want to be talking about attracting what we want and why we're not doing it. It's simple as we attract what we are, and what we are, we just take a good hard look in the mirror. What are your thoughts like? What are you dressing like? What is your house like? What is your attitude like? And I'm not talking about when you have moments and laughs with your friends, or you're sitting down in front of Netflix and enjoying a movie. I'm talking about your overall feeling of experience. I can honestly say to you, I have moments where home is getting on top of me. I used to be able to set goals. I'm just not doing them anymore. And it's not that I cannot do them. My mind is just like, do I even care? Get to that point. One thing I was, always will do is make my bed. Was the only consistent thing in my life that I would make sure I do. And if I got out of bed and I didn't make it straight away, trust me, hours later, I would always make my bed. I've mentioned this before, because getting into a made bed makes such a difference in how I feel about going to sleep. When my bed's made, it just feels better, as opposed to when it's just covers or duvets just all over the place. It's almost like you're getting into stress. So it's very important, guys, make your bed if you can. And anyway, going back to what I'm saying. So anyway, with your mental going on, your physical going on, your verbal going on, when you're having conversations with your friends and saying how things aren't working out, I've been there, done that. I get there sometimes. I am not gonna lie to you. This is a journey podcast here. I'm not like this super well accomplished, super successful person and all my life is together. I'm on a journey, and I said this before in my videos. I decided to do my affirmation to basically those are people who are similar to me, just to come along on my journey, and we just can get to where we need to go together. So when I speak, and I'm speaking from reality, speaking from where I am and what I've accomplished and everything else. But when you find yourself in this position, always good to take a step back, find out what you're doing wrong, what you can do. And you know what, 10 out of 10 times, guys, you know what you're doing wrong. You're lacking, you're wavering, you're doing all the things that you're not supposed to. And the more you try not to do these things, like you're trying to affirm happy stuff, you're trying to affirm for the job, the money, the house, the whatever it is, sometimes the more you're not getting it, and it's just like, this isn't working. It's because sometimes we're forcing the manifestation, and if you force the manifestation, that ain't happening. Nothing is happening. So here's a tip. This is what I did yesterday. So I'm going to do things backwards. I'm not going to do things in order. But what I did yesterday is like, okay, do you know what? I know what I want to do. I've got lots of stuff to do. I've got lots of stuff to keep me occupied. But sometimes I sit there and I procrastinate more than not. Yes, there are days where I bang out 3-4 videos. I'm working on my website. I've washed the dishes, washed the clothes, and I've done a lot. And there's other days where I don't even do half of that. So yesterday I said, okay, do you know what? Write down some tasks, not too many, that you want to do daily, and then next to the column, write tasks that you like to do weekly. So my daily task, I want to work on 3 web pages a day if I can, depending how long it takes me to do the web pages for my website. I do surveys. Does anybody else do those surveys and you get paid money? Yeah, I do those surveys as well. Yeah, I like doing them surveys. I enjoy them. It's if you've got the stamina, I would say go ahead and do these surveys. There's so many. I've done it. Started end of February. I've what, over £100 now, maybe £130 I've got from doing surveys so far. Obviously, how often you do them, and how often you qualify. 'Cause you don't qualify for every single survey. They're looking for specific people. But if you're someone lucky enough to fit into a demographic a lot, you can earn quite a bit of money. It's okay. It's not going to pay your mortgage. It's not going to buy you a sailboat. But it's nice having that little bit of extra cash here and there. So get on that. So anyway, moving on. And then I decided I've got a project. I do digital artwork as well. And I'm really learning how to do that. And I'll get into it. There's so much more that I want to learn. I've always loved art since I was younger, and I made a promise to myself, I want to try and keep doing art. I was doing art for a bit and I've dropped off, but now I'm learning digital art. It's something that I've always wanted to do, and I don't want to end this life not trying to do stuff. So I've put like 2 hours of working on my clip art and another 1.5 hours of working on my Amazon business, and then things like tidying my room and do one video. And a couple of other bits. And next to it, I have a weekly column. So for example, I did have do 3 videos a week and 2 podcasts a week. But my daily one, I thought, well, I can do 1 video a day because it doesn't take me long to do a video for my channel. And once I finish those daily tasks, if I have anything left over, depending how far in the day, if I want to, I can do some extra stuff on top of it. Now, what I put down is a bit much. I will adjust it depending just how I feel, whatever. But that is a good way to start getting you focused on just doing your daily chores and stuff and things that you want to do. In one of my podcasts, I cannot remember because I've done quite a few now, I have always talked about one of the ways to help you manifest is to just try and get your normal daily life in order. If you're affirming and nothing's coming, you're trying to visualize, meditate. Sometimes our own life is just out of order, and we can affirm for a better life. Oh, my life is so peaceful. I always get things done. Yes, affirm for that, but also take action on it. It's like action on it, like do a daily task, write 3 things in a day that you want to do, and then write a few things in the week that you would like to do. And when you've got these goals, they'd be nice and focused. It could be working out, it could be making sure that you phone at least 2 people a week to say hello to, whether it's your family and friends or people you haven't said hello to for a while. It could be volunteering, it could be anything. Find your mind to help you focus, especially find something that will make you happy. Yes, if you find something that will make you happy, give you some joy, that would help you with your alignment. That will help you put you on a higher vibration. So when you are affirming for what you want, it will take you there a lot quicker, and it will help. Now, let's face it, we are falling short of our manifestations because we're miserable. We feel miserable. We look miserable. We act miserable. And having little moments of happiness and smile and enjoyment, it's just not going to cut it. Yeah, let's just cut to the chase. It's not going to cut it. So what you have to do is say, right, I'm going to stop today. What am I going to do? I'm going to go and set some goals, small goals, daily goals, weekly goals. And what I'm going to do, I'm going to find joy in the stuff that I'm doing. I'm going to appreciate what I've done. I'm going to accept what I've done, and even if I don't get to do all of it, that is fine too. And find joy in those moments. Put some time aside. Listen to music that makes you happy. Watch programs that excite you and give you joy. And it doesn't have to be all nice, lovely films. Just something that it's just gonna put a smile on your face, and you're just going to sit back and relax, and you're going to be in that moment, the state of feeling good. And then when you remember, if you can, if you're not too engrossed in your film or even listen to your music, affirm, oh, my life is so great. I love how my life is great. I love how I get to watch my films in peace and listen to the music in peace and still achieve the things that I want to achieve on a daily basis. Say small affirmations like that, because what will happen is that your subconscious mind will start to tell you, oh, you're okay. You're doing good. Life is actually working out for you. Life isn't as bad as you think that it is. And sometimes we have to find avenues and a way to get us to where we need to be. If we cannot just get up in the morning and affirm all day, that's an easy thing to do, to affirm. It's so easy, but we struggle at doing it because so many other thoughts invade our mind. A bill comes in, you're trying to sort out your bills, you're doing well, another bill comes in, or this happens and that happens. And if you can't pull yourself up straight away and just affirm, oh, this bill's taken care of, oh, that's been paid already, that's being paid already, that's being taken care of, we fall into a slump. Listeners, I'm telling you, take one step. I said this before, take something to help you. Not all of us, we are able to, we all have the ability to just affirm what we want, let it go and watch it come towards us. All of us, you don't have to be special, but it's just that some of us find it a little bit more difficult to get there from where we are. So if you cannot get there, like I said, start small. Start creating a life that puts a smile on your face. Try and find something that's going to make you change, make your mindset change, make your subconscious change. And then start telling yourself that life is good. I get to do the things that I want to do. I'm so happy and grateful that I get to get up in the morning, be able to meditate, say my prayers, wash the dishes, work on my business, do some exercise. And once you find something that you are able to manifest on, okay, let me dial it back a bit. So say for example, you like art, and every so often during the week you manage to do some art, doodling, drawing, whatever it is, most of the week, and you're happy you're able to do that. Focus on that. Use that as a gratitude affirmation. So you are going to say something like, oh, I'm so grateful and thankful that I'm able to spend some time drawing or working on my book or working on new ideas for a business. I'm so grateful. I'm so happy and grateful that I get to do this whenever I need to do it. I'm so grateful I get to work on it every single day. And sometimes when you find that gratitude and you focus on the gratitude at hand, or something that makes you smile, I'm so happy I get to listen to this type of music, it makes me happy. What it can do, it can open up your subconscious mind. It starts allowing in new information that life is working out for you. So the money you want to attract, the lover you want to attract, the marriage, the family, the job, the career, the business, the yacht, whatever it is, will start to make its way to you. Because once you've had those thoughts, it's already out there. So you've imprinted out there, but it's waiting on you to make sure that that energy line is clear of any obstruction, any resistance of fear, worry, doubt. These are the things that's keeping you behind. And as we know, the more we do it, the more we don't get it, the more we start to feel doubt and worry and doubt and scarcity and lack. And then it's just like a treadmill. So take a stop in your tracks, find something, focus on that. And then you say, oh, isn't it wonderful that I got £10,000 in my bank account? Isn't it wonderful that things always work out for me? Isn't it wonderful that I now have the opportunity to do the things that I like to do? Okay, folks, I hope this message finds you well, and I hope you understand what I'm trying to say. Find something small that makes you happy and show gratitude and focus on that, and then that will change your inner being. That will change your mindset. And once you start having that feeling, you have more of the feeling of happiness and gratitude, things will work out. So until next time, folks.